This video is brought to you by Mubi, a curated streaming service dedicated to elevating great cinema from all around the globe. Get a whole month free at mubi.com/Lauren. Hi, welcome to Filmy Foods, where I cook foods from films because I like movies and I like to cook. On today's installment, I will be making japguri noodles from the movie Parasite, directed by Bong Joon-ho. Japguri noodles with a little bit of steak. Basically, let's dive in and have a good time and just enjoy. What japguri is, let me explain. Here we have two ramen packets. One is japguri and one is nyoguri. Japguri is like a Korean black bean noodle dish, whereas nyoguri is like a spicy seafood ramen mix. In the English version of Parasite, they translate japguri as Ramadan, not to be mistaken for the Muslim holy month of fasting and prayer, as in half ramen, half udon, because these are ramen style noodles and these are udon style noodles. Japguri. While I'm talking, I'm gonna go ahead and boil 3 cups of water. In the movie Parasite, right, it's about class, okay, right? It's about the rich, it's about the wealthy, it's about the poor. Now in the movie, Miss Park, which is the wealthy woman, she calls her housekeeper and she's like, girl, make me some japguri. And the housekeeper's like, japguri? And she's like, yeah, but add some hanwoo beef in it. Hanwoo beef coming in at $350 a pound. So it's like she asked for this super cheap ramen student dirt cheap meal, but then she was like, you know what, add like this Korean equivalent of Wagyu beef to it. So it's kind of like these class levels in a dish. And that is something so intelligent of Bong Joon-ho to do. He wasn't just like, okay, we're gonna make noodles now. He was like, we're gonna add this to this. And it created a beautiful thing, a beautiful metaphor. Every time I walk anywhere, I have to take my laptop with me because I was too lazy to buy the iPhone extension for this microphone that is very poorly taped to my apron. It is about to fall off. I saw Dune 2 yesterday, literally changed my fucking life, let me tell you that. I saw God in that theater. Like it truly changed my life. I don't know. All I'm saying is if Paul Atreides said, wield your knife and fight for me in battle, I would get down on my hands and knees, go on that battlefield. I would crawl through the battlefield. I would harness that sandworm, ride into the enemy territory and fight for my king, fight for whatever he is. Had like 3 different dreams about it last night. What am I doing? I don't need to even chop these yet. See, I can't multitask. I can't talk and cook at the same time. So here you have your average sirloin steak. You're gonna cube it up. Might have to go back this week. I got that AMC Stubs membership, so I get to see Nicole Kidman whenever I so please.
We come to AMC theaters to love, to cry, to care, because we need that, all of us. And we go somewhere we've never been before, and stories feel perfect and powerful, because here they are. AMC theaters. We make movies better.
This is not sponsored by AMC. What a great, so you want your steak cubes to look a little bit like that, right? I'm like really oddly energetic today because it is 9 a.m. right now. And you may be wondering like, wow, you're up so early. Yeah, I slept 15 hours, guys. I fell asleep at 7 p.m. last night, okay? Because I accidentally overdosed on melatonin. Why are they allowed to sell 15 milligram melatonin at your average grocery store in America? Because I think I passed away for 15 hours and then was rejuvenated and came back to life the way I slept. Real quick, let me get the butter. Can I reach the butter? There it goes. Okay, put this microphone. Back to my sleep story in a second. We're gonna get to cooking real quick. Let me show you. We have our japguri. So what you're gonna do, you have your japguri, right? Each noodle packet, they come with a soup base and a vegetable mix, as well as a little bit of vegetable oil. How nice, how cool. Now we're gonna add our japguri and nyoguri to the water. The noodles. Delicious and wonderful. Basically, just let that cook a bit. Just let them cook till they're soft and noodle-like. We're also gonna go ahead and add in our vegetable flakes. They both come with packets of vegetable flakes. You wanna definitely add those in. splits that I'm in right now to fit into this frame would impress your average professional gymnast. I will tell you that. We're gonna take our noodles off the heat. We're now going to cook our steak. Gonna add a little butter to our pan first to cook that steak and those nice juices, those nice butter juices. A little bit more maybe. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add our chopped steak to the pan. No, chef, no. Immediately no, get out, get out.
I've been living in your basement.
What? We don't have
Yes,
a
you
base. Right. All right, well, I know what you're here for. Lay it on me, give it to me.
Chef, we got table 27 waiting on a fucking Wagyu beef. I need you to get your ass on cooking this Wagyu beef ASAP. I swear to God, I will throw you out of my kitchen, chef. Get on it. Get on it. Where's the
Chef.
sense of urgency, chef? Get
Yes,
on
Chef,
it.
I know that's what you wanted to hear. Sometimes you just gotta hear yes, chef.
Yeah, you just like need to let it out.
I get it, cousin.
sometimes.
I love you, cousin.
Yeah, cousin.
Now get out of here.
I love you too.
Get back to the basement, cousin. Get back to the basement.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, cousin.
Okay, so let me just stick this back on. I accidentally overdosed on melatonin. Now, people say you can't overdose on melatonin, but let me tell you, you absolutely can, because I did. I turned on Netflix. I'm watching Alice in Borderland, which, by the way, brilliant show. Usually I'll take melatonin just like a couple hours before bed. It takes kind of a while for it to kick in for me, or maybe it's just placebo and I don't know, it doesn't do anything. And my body just naturally gets tired and it's not the melatonin. I click play on Alice in Borderland after I take... Fuck it, I'm just holding the microphone. Within 10 minutes, I'm out like a light. Out like a light, Drake. I wake up 15 hours later. Alice in Borderland still paused on my laptop. I didn't move an inch. Who God knows if I was even breathing. I woke up, I felt like ages have passed. I felt like years had passed. I was parched. I had to pee very bad. I had drool caked on my t-shirt. It was frightening. It was, but goddamn, do I feel reborn today? And I might just do it again tonight for the hell of it. I might just overdose on melatonin a little bit. No, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, even if it is an over-the-counter sleep aid. Anyways, our steak is just about done. Let me show you. That steak is cooked. That steak is probably so far from tender at this point because I've just been cooking it till oblivion. Dune 2. What I'm now going to do is take one of the olive oil packets that it comes with, add it on in. Add it on in. Now you're gonna take your chapaghetti and nyoguri spice flavoring package. You're gonna add a whole one of the chapaghetti and a half of the nyoguri. You're gonna get that full black bean soup base taste and half of that spicy seafood. Why is that literally the spice from Dune 2? Why? Spice check, Dune 2 spice check. Just me and my spice that I harvested with Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya, right there. We're also going to add our delicious 350 a pound steak to this bowl. Oh wow, add the steak juice. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Yeah, gotta put in that arm work. Don't be afraid to put in the arm work. Basically, I think it's done. Basically. You can't really see it. It's fine. If this microphone comes off of me again, I will let you know right now. I will kill a person. I will commit murder. Dune 2. Now we're gonna chop some green onions as some toppings because, you know, you gotta spice it up a little bit. You gotta add a little bit of color to it. It's very brown dish. Gotta add that color. If you're someone who likes sesame seeds, add those on top too. But first, let's chop. Let me try not to chop this wire. There we go. Done. Before I do enjoy the fruits of my labor, I do want to take a moment before it gets cold to thank the sponsor of today's video, Mubi. Mubi is for lovers of great cinema and for those who don't yet know they love great cinema. Let me tell you a little bit about them. Mubi is a curated streaming platform dedicated to elevating great cinema from all around the globe. They have an in-house staff of curators who handpick every single movie that they show on the platform. And if you're an indecisive person like myself, no need to worry because each film has a small synopsis as to why watching said movie may be worth your time. Maybe some facts as to why it may intrigue you, why you may like this movie. And it makes the decision process that much easier. Mubi has introduced me to so many new filmmakers, directors, cinematographers. Speaking of cinematographers, this month, Mubi is spotlighting the work of the unsung camera women who have left their lasting mark on the big screen. The collection is called Calling the Shots, Women Cinematographers, and it explores the artistic and technical work of women behind the camera and highlights some of the most visually stunning films released in the past decades. The collection is now streaming globally and highlights works from DPs such as Caroline Champetier, Agnes Godard, and many, many more women. I highly recommend giving it a look. I have already watched a couple of amazing films from this collection as it was only released a few days ago. I'm excited to explore it even more. You can try Mubi for free for 30 days at mubi.com/Lauren. That is mubi.com/Lauren for a full month of great cinema for free. I am now going to enjoy this delicious meal. Thank you to Mubi for sponsoring today's video. All right, y'all. I'm so ready. So here's the thing. I put aside half of the noodles, right? And because I'm vegetarian and I can't eat steak. Not that I can't eat steak, but I don't eat steak. No worries, because I did find this vegan meat. Yeah. It's these vegetarian sirloin that I found at the store. And here's the thing, like, I don't mind not having steak. If the food looks like the thing, my brain is gonna think it's the thing. It can't differentiate. This looks like steak, hell. So I'm gonna add it in and I'm going to enjoy. Basically, let's dig in, guys. Yeah, this is divine. I also want to try a piece of the steak separate. Yeah, so that's fucking bomb. And I do recommend you making japguri, ramdan, whatever you may want to call it, because it's really great. And I'm about to like put my headphones on, watch a show or a movie, and dig the fuck into this, and it's gonna be the afternoon of my life. Nobody's home right now. I'm home alone, okay? This is what bliss feels like. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I have many videos that I want to film. I'm just lazy sometimes, so I don't. But I think I'm gonna film them because I'm feeling inspired lately. Like the sun is setting later, so you know I'm slowly leaving my depressive episodes behind me. God willing. God willing. Okay, love you. See you soon. Mwah.